I know in my own experience, I do have a tendency to kind of take on a lot, and I think that that is very common in leadership. That you don't say no a lot, and you get used to having the responsibility and handling things, and people get used to seeing you handle all of that and taking on the responsibility, and they
Right.
think that you are fine. And then
Yeah.
they do not ask
Exactly.
if you are fine. So this
No,
idea
it's
of
true.
that you do check up on other people, I think is so important because when we are performing well, I talk about this all the time that sometimes when we are performing the best is when we're the worst off because we can send this message that, I'm fine. Oh, I have, but in our heads, it's like, well, I have to do it. So we're totally stressed out and we don't know how to ask for help. We don't know how to ask, hey, would you check on me? Because I'm not doing
Mhm.
so great. Like, and that we have that conflict all the time of, well, I've got to do these things. People will look down on me if I don't do these things, but we don't know how to like say, I need some support through it. Just let me know that you're there. Does that make sense?
No, that makes total sense. And I think that's where that idea of a board of directors comes in. People that
Hmm.
don't care, this is like a really bold way to say this. They don't care about your professional accolades.
Hmm.
They don't care about the book you wrote. They don't care about if you're in like in the, they don't care about the bottom line of the financials. They don't care about the last sermon you preached.
Right.
What they care about is who you are as a person and how are the most important people in your life. So if you're a family person, a person that's married that has children, re reminding the leader that they're more important than any of your professional aspirations or accomplishments.
Hmm.
And if they're not doing okay, um, well, there's a question about whether you're doing okay as a leader.
Yeah. I always ask myself too, based on my own experience, would other people know that I care about them without the things that they're doing? Like no task, like just them
Oh,
as a person. Have I let them know that I value them just for that, not for anything that they are accomplishing? Because to me, if I'm not doing that, then I'm not recognizing them the way God meant them to be. I'm just recognizing the stuff they're getting done. And those are two very, very different things. And I think we definitely need to understand that we are accepted just for being human being, not for what we do. I mean, that's the message of the culture, right? You have to do to earn your
right.
worth, right?
You have to do to earn your worth. Yep.
Yeah.
I have a prompt in my journal that I fill in every morning. And the question is, who does God say that you are?
Hmm.
And my first response is, I am God's beloved.
Hmm.
And I write that every morning, and it's I am God's beloved, and there's a period after beloved, and there's nothing else
Yeah.
because that reminds me that it's not about what I do. I'm a task-oriented person,
Hmm.
and I like to accomplish. I like to check the next task off my list.
Yeah, me too.
Um, yeah, and most leaders are, and most leaders have to be at some level. But that can't be the definition of who you are.